Okay.
Did you see the Ford engineer thing I showed you?
Yes,
That's
it's been.
juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a lot of that. Well, not just that one, but I mean, everybody knew that cloud security or cloud they just make so much money, right? And they don't care if you have a degree or a certification. They all want to see your projects, and it's like it's never been easier to build your own projects now. So it's like as soon as you have a stacked portfolio, you just start applying. And I mean, it's like if there's anybody on your LinkedIn that is in the company you want to go to, and you can just reach out and just talk to them and be like, "Can I please get a referral? Here's my resume." And that's the part. It's like if there's anybody you want to save this conversation for company. It's good stuff, man. It's really good. Talk to them and be like, "Can I please get a referral? Here's my resume." And that's the part. I'm working on my personal brand site. You want to save this conversation for company. It's good stuff, man. It's really good. And be like,
Mm-hmm. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Straw Hat Circ.
yeah. Thank you for having me. Is there anybody in the chat?
Uh, I don't think so in the beginning. We can get anybody here. Uh,
We have to do marketing on the next one, like
yeah,
on all of them. Like the video that I was talking about, promotional thing, just to get uh
keep
people
going.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Alex, everybody, here's Alex, and it's me, Jazz. We will be looking at things, what we're doing currently, and what we can do next. Uh, Alex, what you think? You wanna tell our audience what you've been up to for last time until we talk to now?
Let's see here. Well, I passed my CISSP since the last time we had one of these live sessions.
Yeah.
I think we wanted to start this as a series. So,
Yes.
uh, Cyber Shop Talk is just getting in, talking about what we're doing, where the industry is, what our organizations are at, like um, what we're working on, what the new landscape looks like,
Yes.
and to see if maybe we can exchange ideas to share with each other and with all of you, the audience of Straw Hat Sec, members of Simply Cyber as well. Um,
Yeah.
so so yeah, I'm just gonna find a couple of headlines that I don't think were covered in Simply Cyber, and if I find anything, and just really chat. That's all it is. So
All right.
anybody can join the conversation.
Yes, sir. So for me, for the last 3 months since we posted, I was just grinding, doing my CPTS, just trying to finish my modules, and I'm like at 94%. I'm still 6 more percent to go, but
Hmm.
it's all good. And currently, I was studying for Sec Plus. I put my CPTS on hold at 94. I'm prepared, and I did like bunch of practice tests for Sec Plus, from CompTIA. So that was great. And I reached out to Ginger Hacker Initiative. Andrew helped me a lot. They first gave me training from Dion Training for Sec Plus, so I can
Yeah.
study the material. So I did the study material. I watched the videos. I did the questions. I passed the practice test. Fasted today. I just got the CompTIA voucher from Ginger Hacker Initiative. So I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much to Andrew and Robert Wetstein, my mentors.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
me this certificate voucher, which is gonna help me a lot and help me break into the industry maybe one day. And I will never forget this moment, basically. It'll be amazing. I'll be probably giving my exam tomorrow. So
What? That soon?
yeah,
Really?
yes,
How long
sir.
you been studying for it? How many weeks?
Just like 2, 3 weeks. But I did my like study test and stuff. I'm like at 88%, 95%. So I think I'm
First,
pretty.
okay, so the first time you took it,
Mhm.
you got what score?
First time I took it, I got 80%. And
Oh
then
shit,
second time I got
dude.
88. And then third time I got 95%.
People usually study a little bit longer than 3 weeks for that, man.
Yeah, but since I was doing my CPTS, right? So I was interacting with those
Yeah,
things.
I know. It's like
Yeah,
it's when you go into Sec Plus Sim after doing that, it's like being in a toy,
right.
probably for
That
you.
basically. Because my last attempt where I got the most 95%, I did it in 20 minutes. So that was amazing.
Can you shoot me the link of do we have a chat, right? Can you shoot me the link so I can drop the link to
Ginger.
on LinkedIn? Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. And let's see what will be the next after that. I'll keep everybody in touch how the journey is going as a career changer. I
Yeah,
think the
to
study
the
part is done. It's finally the part to execute. Oh,
so yeah, I'm gonna drop it on LinkedIn because I think I posted that we were going to go live, but I didn't
oh wait, for our live stream.
yeah, for our live stream.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. We were supposed to do that.
I love this, man. Yeah, because Ginger Hacker, um, so good, man. So good. Like this, once we have a promotional video, um, yeah, I gotta do a promotional video for this.
Yes.
It should have
Oh,
been.
have you heard the song that Ginger Hacker kind of made on his YouTube?
No,
It's
I didn't.
it's fire. It's
Okay,
amazing.
all right.
It's about cybersecurity. So,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Oh, cool. Alexis Berthoff actually like commented on my comment. I was like, she was talking about how when you're studying for an exam, since we're on the
Yeah,
topic,
yeah.
um, uh, oh, sorry, I'm just posting this uh to LinkedIn. So, anyways,
Okay.
yeah, I was she recently. So you know who Alexis Berthoff is, right?
I think so, but you can enlighten me a little bit.
Make network engineering cool again. That's
Okay.
her thing.
All right. I
And
think I've heard about it.
yeah, he posted doing a bit like an interview kind of like this with I don't remember the guy's name. He runs another channel for network engineering called the Adjacent Node.
Okay.
He's got a mustache and glasses. Always like just gurus in the industry. He was talking about how one of her colleagues would wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning,
Hmm.
study for 2 hours,
Yeah.
take the kids to school,
Hmm.
go to work, come back from work, put the kids to bed, and study until like 11 at night. And I commented, I'm like, that was me. Like I
Right.
was there.
Say.
I
Right.
was there. I'm like
from, from like
on the
last
way,
6, 8 months, yeah, I was doing the similar thing too. It was amazing.
yeah, on the way to and from work. Just lectures and lectures. Man, Jason Dion was in my head, man.
All
I
right.
and actually for CISSP, okay, so like that's how I finished my master's degree in 6 months.
Okay.
A lot of sacrifice from the family. Like
Hmm.
it was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, imagine, you're studying on New Year's Eve. You're studying
All
on
right.
New Year's morning. Like you went to bed and you woke up early. It was like that didn't exist.
Facts.
and then like you're at the point where it's like, yeah, that's my daughter. So now you're at the point where it kind of becomes the norm,
All right.
and so that that burn, I mean, that's like putting my foot on the gas full speed. And then once I get to the executive certifications like CISM, well, Security X, you can do that kind of like maybe in a couple months. It's more straightforward. CISM, CISSP, all of those the family of
So the
executive
family of
level
certs.
certifications, could be
Hmm.
CRIS, CISA, even the AI ones, like anything from ISACA, and the advanced ones from ISC2, they're all situational questions because they're testing how you think. And it's an interesting thing because it actually changed the way I communicate and approach these problems, even at work. Yeah,
All right.
I'm advising
Hmm.
people that are above me. It's like, what do you think about this problem and this problem? And I'll just be like, have you thought of doing this?
Maybe try
And
this out.
yeah, yeah. I think some of these problems were the one specific one that comes to mind was I was finally starting to learn networking because a lot of us cyber guys, we don't have to do we don't have to do networking certs to get a job.
All right.
So it's like yeah. And I was thinking, you said you're going to pivot into the industry.
All
I
right.
would I would argue that you're already in the industry. Once
All
you're
right.
on the platform and you're
Right.
contributing bugs to these
Yeah.
things like
Hacker
HackerOne.
one. Yeah.
When I did when when I did I attended security at security at Dash, but this one was security at ITSA. It's
Okay.
in Germany. That's the largest IT security conference in Germany, Austria, Switzerland region. They're kind
Right.
of like an ecosystem for cybersecurity.
Okay.
And um, I just raised my hand and asked a question because Lufthansa, the airline, they are clients on HackerOne.
Okay.
And I asked them, is informational reports helpful at all to you?
Right.
And full stop. She said yes.
Mm-hmm.
These are very helpful,
Yes.
like without even
Nice.
hesitation. So when you don't find a valid bug, it does not mean that it
Me.
did not
Right.
help the company
Or it
mitigate
didn't
risk.
happen.
So when you
Right.
say exactly, so you found you had a finding. What
Right.
if with a new feature added, that finding increases the risk to the company and then it becomes something that's really important to them? I mean, I know that some things get escalated. Most of the time they don't. You have to demonstrate the impact. But
Right.
I mean, I would take another one. What was the situation with Microsoft where they said there's no impact but silently patched the bugs?
Right. Right. That's what they like
What
to
was
do.
that? Night. What is that? What's the name of the user on GitHub? This is
Those
very controversial.
right, right. I think that's what we're talking about. He gave them time. Hey, I found this bug. You can fix this. But instead of doing that, they silently fixed it. And then the
Yes.
security researcher discloses the information. And now everybody's
Yeah.
like, hey, you shouldn't have done that. But
Yeah. The company also should not have blown him off so much. I mean, like yeah, I feel for that researcher.
right,
Um, you should never do a public disclosure. The companies should also never ignore critical findings
right,
or tell them it's not a critical finding but silently fix it. That's just unethical
right.
from a
Because
on
my
both parties.
on my personal findings, those four duplicate bugs that I submitted in 2 weeks, they say
Yeah.
my reports were informative and were better. My POCs were better. They were written better than the previous reports. Few of my reports said that in my
The
feedback.
only problem was you weren't fast enough. That's
Fast
it.
enough. That's it.
Speed.
They say if, but the thing that was like kind of bothering me was if it's been a time, why those things are not fixed yet? Why the another security researcher is wasting their time finding the same bugs again, validating them, creating a POCs, creating a report, sending it out to you, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, it was disclosed a month ago or 2 weeks ago, but the bug is still not patched up.
Yeah, well, okay, I can give you experience from my
And there's an open
organization.
window for the hackers too. If I, as a
That's
security researcher, I took as a duplicate and informative, I can move on with that with my experience. But for the company, the
yeah.
bug is still exists.
Um, the gap between 0 day and patch. I forgot the term. Do you remember?
Uh, I think end day or something. Patch day
No.
between the 0 day and
Window of exposure,
uh
patch gap, dwell time, how long an attacker remains. Yeah. There's the 0 day window. I knew it was a window, but I would say the window of exposure. That makes so much sense that you would use that term because that's translatable to non-technical leadership. So
right.
when you're in a big organization and you're talking to them, how do you translate it? Like we would use technical terms,
Right.
patch gap, vulnerability
Patch gap
exposure
end day.
window. Like the CEO
Right.
might scratch his head, but if you just say window of exposure, it's something simple. Yeah, I ethical disclosure is so important. And honestly, okay, from my organization, I can give you experience on why it's not patched yet. Um, Companies have so many to go through, and this is even before all this AI stuff. It's gotten much more difficult for
More
them
worse.
now.
Right? Because number of the reports
Yeah,
coming in are more, so number of reports need to validate are more.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
to
mean,
go
we
through
know those
that, you
are.
keep seeing the dupes every day. The same report probably coming up like 10 times.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, well, certainly in a lot of situations, yeah. But even before this was happening, they would have so many, and then they have to determine, is this critical for our organization?
Right,
Like I could have this server, which is the exact same server as somebody else,
right,
but my server has customer information on it. Theirs doesn't. They're not going to patch that
yeah,
same patch as me, for example. Um, and that's what I mean by what's risk to
right.
the organization.
Hmm.
If I've got a public facing web page without any sensitive data on it, and it's just meant to be available, um, like an AMA chat bot that doesn't save anything, and like it's not or like no login or whatever, that's not a confidentiality concern. Um, Now if I was storing medical records for a company, obviously integrity and confidentiality would be so important, so
Hmm.
like some attacks might be you can change the record but not be able to see how you changed it. You didn't get the return back. You just know it was like a 200 or something. You changed something in there, like on a back end somewhere. Like that's scary, what is that called? Like blind server side request forgery or
Blind
uh
SSO.
SQL SQL injection. Um I thought this was pretty cool. Cross prompt injection.
Hmm.
That's the next level of cross
Hacking.
site
Right. That's a
scripting.
new.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. And here's an interesting thing. What is AI actually written in?
right.
It's
What?
written in Python. What kind of language is Python? It's a scripting language, so you're still doing
Right.
cross-site scripting.
Hmm.
It's still like it's the same attacks, man.
It's the
It's just
same
it's just
attack
the
vector.
same attacks. And so like this is one thing that I was talking about, and I got my first invitation to present at the cybersecurity summit from my org
Nice.
this July, and
That's
so
pretty
it's going to
cool.
be about securing AI agents. So like AI agents, I think of them as employees. So you need to onboard them and secure them like employees.
Right.
Don't let them see sensitive stuff so they can't expose sensitive stuff. If you
Hmm.
need one working on sensitive stuff, then that one
Segment that.
can't
Hmm.
can't yeah, yes, segment it. Yes, separation of
Hmm.
duties. Like if
Separate
we're
them.
two employees, exactly. Separation of
Isolate the
duties.
machine. Let it do their thing,
Yes.
and have every
Yes.
other model do something else.
Exactly. Least privilege. And so like the whole concept, it's all the same. You just have
Right.
to approach it the same way. And I think companies are so eager to just add these technologies to get an edge without understanding the risks. So and I love that ISACA created this AI risk exam to help these leaders push this
Evaluate
into
the
the
risk
field
of
so
AI.
quick, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, that rolled out quick. Fantastic, by the way. Um, yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So,
It's good.
what else we were talking about?
Mhm.
I don't know. Is there a chat for our YouTube?
Yeah,
Maybe. Do we have any viewers right now or no?
maybe now.
Oh, okay.
We're not blown
Um,
up yet, but let's keep doing the work.
well, I mean, they get these actually get a lot of views, right? Like these kinds of I don't
Yes.
know. I only
It's
have
all about
like
our
most.
momentum and like if we keep doing it consistently and keep bringing the value, we can be good.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, I
Meditate.
I don't post every day, and I should post every day.
Yes. Sure.
Um,
That's what. So let's keep each other accountable. Let's
Yeah.
keep each other accountable. You have a whole
Yeah.
day to post at least either one short or one blog post or anything. What's
Yeah.
one content piece of content a day?
Yeah, and you know what's great is there are headlines every day, and the video that I got the most views on
Hmm.
was an AI breach, and it was my thoughts on the AI breach. It
Right.
was, okay, when you have instructions for an AI and it's in the markdown file, hash the markdown so that way it doesn't execute malicious markdown. As soon as
Right.
the markdown has been polluted,
Hmm.
context pollution, as soon as you put instructions or markdown inside of something else, it has to identify, hold up, this is a markdown. Let me hash this and see if it's allowed. And you have your
Hmm.
markdown registry,
Yeah.
your hash registry.
That's
And then
it.
there's that. And I thought this was so cool. The name of the software company I think is called Red Factor. Red Factor. Um,
Okay.
they they actually uh, they're fantastic. They post constantly on best practice for secure software development. And
Great factor.
no, but you're in frame. And yeah, he was talking about how you have your prompt and then you have your prompt like intent. So
Yeah.
you want to hash the intent. And that's why you have these
What
proper
they're trying to do,
guardrails.
basically. Okay.
Exactly,
It's just
exactly.
like the
So
input validation for basic vulnerabilities we keep.
input validation, that's exactly what I was
That's
talking about.
okay.
It's all the same basics. Yes, you're
Yeah.
validating the input. Totally. Exactly.
Validate
And
what the
then
prompt is, what they're trying to do, and then
yeah,
make a decision from there. Is it
yes,
allowed? Is it not allowed? Check your MD files and then
oh
execute
man,
from there.
Obama's was it Obama's Facebook was hacked or something?
Mm.
AI attack. Did you hear about this one?
Maybe. Week or last, something was like
No,
that was out. But
let
recently,
me
was it?
let me drop this. All right, so let's give this to the chat for everybody as well. Um, let's see here. Okay, all right, yeah, let's drop it in the chat. There, that article. Okay, this blew my mind. I I could not believe that Facebook gave AI chatbots the ability to change passwords.
Oh, this is why we're talking about. We can't be doing that, bro.
I like okay, and the only thing that I can think of is Facebook was starting to lose the AI race, and so they're like, we must push these functionalities. We must push this to the customer. Let's
All right.
gain a competitive advantage. At what cost, though? You know,
Uh,
customer privacy.
yeah. Did you see the Anthropic announced a couple days ago, like about they want the global pause in development of AI?
Let's drop that. Let's drop that one. Yeah. Let's see here. You know what? Um, okay. So I do remember you saying that. Back. Wow. He said that back in 2020. No. This is okay. So it's no. He said we should have an option to pause AI.
Mhm.
I
So
did read this headline. Go ahead.
yeah, this was like 2, 3 days ago. I think it's on Yahoo as well. Anthropic calls for pause of global AI development. So I think they're trying to realize like there is benefits, there is better lifestyle with AI going forward, but it will cost us some things, and that's gonna be the humans in the loop. One, second, environmental problems to create electricity to power these data centers that will help
Yeah,
run these AIs,
yeah, yeah.
and that will consume more water to keep more data centers building and keep them cool.
Yeah.
And
There were
so,
a lot of unique uh, solutions to those problems. Have you seen those AI data centers that just float in the ocean?
yes, I think
That's
China
a
is the one who started doing that first, or everybody's
who?
adapting it. China, China has been doing that. I heard that probably a month ago or something.
That's amazing. Yeah, the way they bob in the
They're
water like
submerging
that.
the whole data center in the water, in the
Yes,
ocean.
yes, yes. We need to drop that headline because I'm sure there are some people that have never seen this before. Let's see here. Data center bobs in the ocean. Let's see. Let's see if this. Oh man, I love these intelligence searches here. No commercial available data center. Okay, let me see. I can find it. Uh,
Because all these big companies have secured all these deals with big companies and all these uh, crypto boys and all that. They build this.
yes.
They want to build more of these data centers, and people are pushing it back now. All over the
Um.
U.S., people are pushing it back, and they're not letting them build more. So
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
So our technology, our AI will only go up if we have more electricity and
Well, partially, yeah. It's going to hit a wall. Okay. So, and that's because of physics, right? So,
mm,
electrons is what we use right now to power my motherboard, your motherboard in this conversation.
yeah.
Anybody else in the chat? Is there anybody else in here?
Say I in the
I don't know.
chat if somebody's in there.
So,
But
it's going to hit a wall because you have electricity that has to move between the CPU and PU over
yeah.
to the GPU and then back. All of that electricity, those electrons traveling. Now, look at the next generation. Do
Hmm.
you know about the new processors that are going to be using photons that use light instead?
Hmm.
So a lot of people didn't know about this, and it just blew my mind. The statistics are just amazing. See here, CPU that uses photons of light, um, power generation statistics and comparison to electron based CPU difference. Find credible sources, cite them. Get me an article. Are you posting the articles into the chat?
Um, yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying.
Oh, I love it. It's mostly because like I think that the chats get recorded, right? So when they come back to the video, you can look through it. I think
Yeah.
this is great because like what got me the most views on my channel was just talking about these different articles and like my thoughts on them, and then giving people links to them so that way uh, they can look at it themselves. So anyway, all right, so photonic. Okay, so faster data movement, lower heat generation, which is huge. Like lower power, lower energy
Consumption.
per bit transferred.
Okay.
Massive parallelism using multiple wavelengths of light. That's
Okay.
that's incredible. And what's cool about this is it's transferable into the fiber optic infrastructure we have. And I think that's why
That's why they probably
they're
doing
going to use, yeah, they want to use photons for the cube quantum computing as well, because we already have the backbone,
it. Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So that's why. Memory right now is mostly electronic. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, the large AI clusters are increasing limited by power consumption. Yes. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so instead of a wire that only has one stream, and instead you have fiber, of course,
Mhm.
um, red, blue, green, yellow, all these different and faster data movements. Why don't we have photonic CPUs everywhere? Transistors are good at logic branching, general purpose computing, memory integration, and researchers struggle with optical RAM, optical caches, optical logic gates, and manufacturing scale. But those are the barriers to using it. Huh. Okay, so that's why the industry is trying to use a hybrid infrastructure or architecture. CPU GPU is electronic with photonic interconnects. Now that makes sense. Instead of having copper wire all over the data center in between, you'll be using fiber.
Okay.
That sounds like pretty commonplace anyway.
Mhm.
Um, let's see here. Um, Similar compute side by side comparison. Electron or photon. Oh man, I'm thinking about the Hackers Manifesto, man. The electron and the switch. Oh yeah, my crime is that of curiosity. Okay, let's see here. So, um, speed. Let's see, 30 to 70% speed of light in waveguides. 1 to 70. Heat generation is very low. I think that's what makes it so attractive as an alternative. Um, let's see.
Did you hear about the
Trying to find
defense
my
claw at all?
fence claw. What is that? Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can find an article on this. MIT. Here we go. Hey, well, that's cool. I wonder how old or how new this is. 2024. They were talking about this stuff. I mean, even before that, this technology
Mhm.
was out. But um, I do remember seeing something about um, about like researchers really ramping this up like way more, uh, so they can try to just do some benchmarking and then see if they can do this. So I also like the idea of having nodes across the ocean, like floating data centers. So it's got its cooling, it's got its water. What's up?
But the problem is, what's gonna happen to the water?
To the water. Oh, it's gonna get pollution? More pollution? The water, you think?
Pollution, maybe the heat that's gonna come from the servers, data centers, and what
Oh,
happens to the
that's
water when water get heats up? Water
I
evaporates.
is this the conversation they're having right now? Is this in the article here?
Maybe. It can be.
Uh-huh. Uh, are there environmental concerns about the submerged uh, buoy data centers in the ocean? If so, what are they? Okay, all right. You're right on the money, man. Heat pollution. Every watt consumed by a server eventually becomes heat. Yeah. Marine ecosystem disturbance, existing habitats. Whoa, bottom dwelling organisms can get damaged. I didn't, and it can affect sediment movement. Wow.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just thought of like, oh, the ocean's so big. Let's put it there.
Right. That's what I thought too. I was like, just
Huh.
put it in the ocean. I was like, okay, so what will happen next?
Erosion, material leaching. Salt water is extremely corrosive. Environmental concerns include metal corrosion, coating degradation, potential release of contaminants, long-term integrity of pressure vessels. Is this like, I mean, because I mean, oil and gas is pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
Which one's worse?
So
Like
the
the
thing is,
idea of
we haven't stopped the oil and gas yet, and we are grabbing the whole new thing to do that. That's the problem, man. We already polluted the land, air, we want
uh,
to go into the water.
we're not winning right now.
Uh,
There's no like perfect solution to this here. Oh man.
I would love
Like, oh,
perfect
let's put one in space. Like,
solution. Of course, we already putting debris up there too. The satellites and space stations
yeah,
and whatever stuff
yeah,
we launching up there. It's not going nowhere either.
yeah. My thought was like,
Humans, good luck. We are cooked. We are cooked.
yeah, yeah. My thought was that like maybe Elon Musk wanted to build the data centers so that way if he could just turn the data center to shoot internet connectivity to Mars, it would be way easier. Because you could have one receiving data and the other one sending data, and it would be like much faster and more reliable. I don't know.
Hmm.
That was just like my uneducated, unresearched theory. Because
Uh,
everything he does is about Mars. Like
uh,
everything. So
we should just put
whenever
we should just put him in a spaceship and just send him already.
he was no, he's gonna send his clone or his robot or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if you watched the Boys TV show on Amazon.
I haven't watched it. No,
Amazon
no.
Prime is the Boys show. It's about like superheroes, but they're like kind of bad.
I know
And
about that. Yeah.
so in the end of that, basically in finale, they had a character like Elon Musk,
Uh-huh.
and so he had the hat on, and he was in the Oval Office and everything, black hat on, and then
Uh-huh.
one of the villain got fed up of looking at him and listening to him. He just grabs him and just takes him to Mars, and just comes back and be like, "Where's that guy?" He goes, "Oh, he's at Mars. He always wanted to go there." Even the show, Jeff Bezos' show, took a dig on Elon. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, I heard like Blue Origin is having a hard time. Didn't they had a launch that didn't go well, right?
Yeah, I think I saw some of the videos slash articles on my feed.
We're starting to get a little bit away from cybersecurity right now.
Yeah, we are all over the place at the moment. We are
I
Mars.
know. We're on
Yeah,
Mars.
Mars. We just
Oh
landed.
man. Uh, there were, but you know what? Though, surprisingly, though, there were a lot of cyber jobs that showed up in with Blue Origin as well. And that's like, I thought that it had something to do with Amazon, and like, no, this is just his personal, his private like company, like on the side, like different thing. Um, so I don't know all the details here. Okay, but a static fire test in Cape Canaveral. Okay. All right. Good. Good. No
Mhm.
injuries were reported. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
It says this throws
At
off the
least.
future of NASA's Artemis program.
Well, I mean, when SpaceX does it better, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, like, we're all profit driven. Like everything in the world revolves around profit, and like, I mean, we have to live off of doing a business, or like even you and I, like, because when my contract is up, I'm gonna have to do the job hunt too, and
Right.
it's like I was talking to one guy who runs contracts for the army,
Hmm.
and he was like just really successful business guy, and he said, you have to think of yourself like a contract.
Hmm.
That was a little eye opening for me. Uh, think of like my when
My
because that's what
team.
you're doing. You're when you're signing.
Right.
For a company, signing on with a company, you're signing a contract. You are the product for that company.
Right.
I thought that was amazing.
Hmm.
People are the most important part of any organization. People,
That's right.
process, technology. That's a CISSP layers, man.
Yeah.
If it's a people problem, I don't want to put too much information because you're days away from Sec Plus, and I don't want you to like
No, keep it
you're
coming,
focused.
man. Keep it
Yeah,
coming.
man. I'm curious though. When you did your practice exam for the for Sec Plus, did you get your PBQs? Did you answer those correctly?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean
Because
when
of the
you
hands-on experience again. Hack the box beats
with
everything. Free shout out.
I yeah yeah. Well, honestly, like doing your CPTS, like
Because
you're
I got
doing
like
all this
more
advanced stuff.
hands-on experience with like all those protocols, all those apps, all those things we are trying to do and not trying to do. So you
Yeah,
know the difference. It was like, hey, I have used this, I have used this. So I think I know this is the answer.
yeah. Oh, this is another thing that I wanted to show everybody that I thought was really freaking cool because you were just talking about hands-on, um, and this, and I sent it to you privately, but I think it would be really great for our audience to see this. So, say
Learn.
you're looking at a job
Hmm.
and you kind of know something about it,
Right.
but it's kind of adjacent, right? Like if I were to go for like a data analyst position, do I know some of those things? Do I know? Yeah, like we both have some foundation certifications and some experience, so like it's not starting from zero,
Right.
but when you go on this platform, I think it's run by Claude, and you go in
Okay.
there and it's free, and you can just paste that job description or paste that job that you want to be able to do, and it will give you step by step instructions on building the project to add to your resume and put in your GitHub and everything. Like
Oh, wow.
uh,
That's pretty cool.
yes, yes, it's really cool. Um, Especially for the new wave that's out. I should probably say this, and I think all of these kinds of live things end up transcribed on YouTube, right? And they end
Right.
up in the keywords.
Yeah.
Okay, so forward deployed engineer. And this is crazy that my wife learned about this term before I did.
Okay.
Um, I I came home from work and she's like, "You need to be a forward deployed engineer." I'm like, "What is this?
Yeah.
You're not even in cybersecurity. Well, how do you know?"
That's that's good assist right there.
She's like, "This is okay." So you've heard of the job prompt engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge a year or two ago, um, because that was the pipeline back then. If you knew how to prompt well, now the
Yeah.
context window has gotten so big. Um, Learning how to design the right architectures and processes for a solid, clean pipeline became really important. And then
Hmm.
now AI is getting so advanced to the point where that's not so much of a hurdle anymore,
Right.
because
But
AI
they
is
probably need
writing itself.
people to help them deploy them and stuff, keep them safe, make sure they are deployed safely, securely.
That's part of it. So traditionally, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. So you know how agile software development works?
Yeah. Kinda. Go ahead.
All right, so you have these teams, all these different teams
Right.
uh,
Working
to
on their
help
project.
develop different functions of a certain product, and then you
Hmm.
have a Scrum Master, and he'll get the whole team together, and um, at the beginning of the day say, what did we work on yesterday? What do
Hmm.
we need to work on today? What do we need to work on tomorrow? What are the obstacles preventing us from getting things done today?
Right.
Okay. So, and then it literally a flat organization, which I love. that
Hmm.
because everyone is equal and they're good at different stuff, and
Right.
so they're in communication with the sales team who's going to the conferences and talking and presenting their products to CISOs. Uh, and well, imagine if that salesman is a vibe coder and understands what the company they work for can actually offer.
Right.
I have been to a couple we've both been to a couple conferences and
Hmm.
people have their booths selling their products.
Right.
What have you seen any salesman with the laptop and say, "You want me to build you something? I can build you something right now. What do you need? What problems can I solve for you? All right, let me
Hmm.
build it for you." And then they'll get on the keyboard and give you a front end product to work with in seconds.
Right.
They're
While they take control.
merging. So before you needed a team. Now
Right.
you need smaller teams or one person
One person.
to
Hmm.
build it, one person to build it, and then one person to sell it.
Right.
Now they're going to put those two together.
Hmm.
And so that breaks down the barrier even more.
Yeah.
Now, as AI improves, right? Codex is on mobile now with ChatGPT, so people can build their own stuff on their phones.
Okay.
I think that within the decade, just talking to your little AI assistant that's been personalized to you on whatever device you have, say, make me this thing. I don't like my operating system. Make me a new operating system. Okay. Five
Hmm.
minutes later, it made you a new operating system, customized exactly to what you want. It's like
Yeah.
Windows 11 is dead. um,
Windows
I,
did.
it, I don't think they care because, you know,
Because I think the module I'm at right now on CPTS is Windows Privilege Escalation. So I'm
yeah,
learning everything about how to abuse the processes and
yeah,
your privileges, your group policies to everything once I'm in a Windows environment.
yeah,
And that's why we say it's bloated. 'Cause it's got a lot going on. A lot of
yeah,
things that
yeah,
are happening. You can, if you're able to exploit or basically change code somewhere in one of those processes, you can easily do whatever you want.
yeah, yeah.
It's
And I
the
think
crazy.
it's like, I mean, there's that, and if they switch over to Linux, it's even worse because now they're using open source software,
Right.
and
Now
you
you,
can look at it
everything
and
is
test it.
up for the game.
Exactly.
But
We saw the Dirty Frag
Dirty
Linux kernel
Frag, right.
vulnerability.
Hmm.
Oh
There was
man,
two of them, right? There's version one, version two.
and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a version 3 because now it's never been easier to reverse engineer a patch.
Right.
It's like just write the code in reverse. Okay, okay, undo that, and then do the thing.
I think number of
Crazy.
attacks that increased by AI. I don't know which company we were talking about this morning in the cyber talk. I think there was like I don't know how many attacks they stopped in just a number of days because of AI health attacks. So there was like
Attacks helping. Oh, like how
AI,
many attacks were mitigated
right?
from
How
AI
yeah.
events?
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing. I need to look that up. I don't know that.
I
See
think it was
here.
a
I mean, we
story
know
today.
Project Glasswing was part of it, but uh, how how many attacks were mitigated by defense AI? Hmm. It's such a broad question.
Mhm.
Cloudflare reported this. DDoS.
I think
I mean,
so.
anybody can stuff. Yeah, that looks like the big headliner right there. Well, I mean, they just dropped the packet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I think Dr. Gerald Dozier went over this like a week or two ago. They were like, I think he was talking about that, and he was saying the same thing. He's like, a DDoS, you just drop the packet. It's just a rule in the crazy. Okay, yeah. Hmm. I think there are a lot of really great products out there because I mean, the attackers are using it, defense has to use it too.
Right.
It's just how it's going to be. Um,
But I think the next
I
thing Jerry was also talking about how we have our subscriptions and stuff, right? But
yeah.
since the increase of AI, need for AI is going to increase, usage is going to increase. For increasing usage, you're going to need more electricity. And so prices of electricity will go up too, because these big electricity companies can make these big deals with these data AI companies. And instead of selling the regular electricity to consumer at consumer price, either they will pay for that price of the electricity that's gonna go up because the demand is gonna increase, or either it's gonna come back to the consumers that will pay higher electricity prices because of the rise of data centers.
Um, there was a headline that I read. Yes, you're right. Most towns where data centers were built, the electrical bill went up. Uh, and
Because it's not like there's more electricity being produced. It's still the same unless you create more sources like safe energy and stuff, renewable energy. Until you do that, all you have is traditional electricity producing ways.
right, right, right.
And if we
I
already have that kind of prices for electricity that normal consumers can't pay yet, but when there is a monopoly like that coming up or a future technology and change, everybody's like adapt AI. It's easy to adapt, but the consequences in the long run are little. Let's see how we're gonna do with them.
Oh, here we go. Okay. While you were talking, I was just thinking about I was looking this up to try to I found it. I found the article. Drop this one. Drop this one to YouTube. Here we go. All right. So imagine instead of having these massive data centers, homes can opt in to pay NVIDIA for their internet, and in return, NVIDIA is going to put a giant node with your house with a UPS. So it has like a bunch of Blackwell GPUs in it and all this compute, and
So it means your
they'll pay
personal
for
data centers. So people,
they'll
people are
yeah
already not doing that. They're the tech
they'll
people.
pay. Well, so check this out. They'll pay your electric bill and all that, and you only have to pay NVIDIA 150, and you get internet. And
Okay.
darn good deal in my opinion. And what's good about
But
this
what about the
is
privacy? You know, since they will be connected
that's
to your
interesting.
internet and your devices and everything at
I
root
mean,
level.
that's the trade-off, isn't it? Like,
So
okay, so check this
as a
out.
threat actor, if I'm hacking NVIDIA, I get access to everybody's data.
I don't know. Don't first of all, and you don't want to get handcuffed.
Uh-huh.
I would say, I mean, the internet's got to be fast, right? Can I play some games? No.
Right.
Okay, so check this out. Every home is uh, wired for this certain amount of electricity, and most homes actually only use 20% of it.
Mm. To use the rest,
So
whatever.
the grid is already ready for it.
Hmm.
And if you disperse the compute across the grid as it's already there, it can help lower the overhead.
Yeah.
So
But
that said, I
mhm.
yeah, I don't think that helps.
but at the end, I think in the big ocean, the big sharks will eat.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's cool that people are able to build their own AIs actually. Do you know the difference between an AI engineer and an ML engineer?
AI engineer and ML. ML is machine learning. AI is artificial intelligence engineer. So that's probably
Yes.
AI engineer is probably like prompt engineer or somebody.
You're actually on the right track. So
Mhm.
if I want to create a chat bot or some product that uses an AI, it's actually most of the time AI
How's
engineers are
that?
just building wrappers
Mm-hmm.
on another model.
Mm-hmm.
M- Machine learning engineers are math whizzes, right? And they can
Mm-hmm.
build the models from the ground up.
Models. Mm-hmm.
They can build the models. So if you actually want to have your own real proprietary AI product, you actually have to
You have
have
to
your
build them
own
all.
algorithm, your own model.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's
The,
just a
the
wrapper on
source
the
code that
CPU.
will make the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And there are a lot of
Mhm.
products out there that are like that. I mean, there are so many models out there that are open source, but yeah, it those people are just like like the
I was
way
thinking about
they're
that
able to
too. Like
connect numbers, like
after
incredible.
like maybe my examine these two exams are gone, I'm thinking about doing this the server LLMs stuff at home because I have this one laptop. I'll probably use that to make like LLM my own model or something and play with it and try to document what I'm trying to
I love
do
it.
and see what
That's
turns out.
oh, that's impressive. I wouldn't be able to do that. I just installed easy
I want to
things
learn.
like Llama and then Quen and just like I mean I've got 6 gigs of VRAM on this one on this little laptop, but I mean that's not nowhere near enough to like do something crazy.
My PC
So
has a lot of power for do all that, but I think I want to use the extra laptop to do some projects and learn.
yeah, yeah. Hey dude, I mean that's what's so great about Next Work. Learn.nextwork.org, man. Like all this stuff on the cloud. Like I was the project it gave me when I said I want to try to learn something about forward deployed engineer.
Yeah.
It gave me this project where I'm in Linux and I'm just building um, a data pipeline to do
Hmm.
data cleaning.
Hmm.
So you'll have all this messy data, and this is interesting because it's a crossover on data engineering. There's all these companies right now that have legacy or outdated um, systems.
Hmm.
Now is such a great time to update
To
it because
re-update all that. Mhm.
AI is able to read all this stuff and validate it as well. And I shot you the message for the plugin to
Hmm.
like look for the security gaps in your code. It's just getting so good. Typically, I think it only like AI would produce secure code like 30% of the time.
Hmm. Yep.
And so you've got to um, harden your
I
code. So.
the more I use AI, I think the more I'm getting is they want you to just keep talking to their model. They
This is
want you to
interesting.
keep talking to their model. That's why they're
You're
not giving
giving it
us like.
training data.
That's why they're not
Yeah,
giving us
yeah.
like exact answers or exact code or write perfect thing at one time at a prompt. Because if that happens, that means your task is achieved, and you're not gonna keep giving them the tokens. The more I'm using it, the more I'm thinking about this. That's why they do all this shit. It could be like, hey, we didn't make our AI like this. It makes mistakes sometimes, this and that. But what if that's the model of selling? We'll use more
I
tokens.
I think
I don't know.
that's interesting. That's an interesting
Because
thought.
it just
Um,
wants to talk to you. It just wants you to say something. Doesn't matter, okay or hi or whatever. Just say something so it can do whatever he was doing already doing. keep doing that, but it just wants your response for just say something, spend those tokens, make it work. And then when work, solutions stick to the point, it will always beat around the bush, consuming more.
Here's another thing. I think this is maybe a better solution for this. Um, Asking it to put an adjustment into the system markdown.
Hmm.
The system markdown is Claude.md file.
Hmm. Yeah.
And if you can talk to one AI, it could be ChatGPT or Claude, just like give me the most optimized line that gives me the most direct result.
Hmm.
And then I think I might do this actually.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this. And then you take that and have it added into the markdown. Claude will always execute it. Claude is only executing Markdown. All the AIs are only executing Markdown according to their system.
Hmm.
And what's good about the Markdown is like
You can put whatever in there in your macro.
you can adjust it exactly.
Yeah.
And here's
'Cause-
another thing: people that create these AI products, um, they have API usage and
Yes.
token usage.
Hmm.
And so there are, and I have a couple of videos that I had that I found. I think it was from that same company, Red Factor or Red Factor.
Okay.
I can send it to you. Um,
Hmm.
if you're ever building an AI product that people are going to use, um, and Nextwork. The guy that runs Nextwork.org posted something about that as well. How you can adjust the instructions on the markdowns so that way it only gives specific answers beyond a certain parameter to adjust token usage,
Yeah.
keep costs
Yeah.
reasonable,
I think.
and then getting the answer to the customer without running out of context or tokens.
Dang. What's up?
Well, hey, I can still hear you. So I
White and
think it went. Oh no, not anymore. I can hear you typing.
Mm,
I can still hear you talking. Are you using the computer microphone?
okay, I can hear you from that.
There we go.
I mean, I can talk from that, but to hear you,
Do people actually get on these and watch these
oh, it might do
conversations?
echo. Yeah, I think I was about to say, let's call it. It's been 1 hour, I think. All right, Alex. Nice to talk to you again. We'll be doing this every Monday, 1 hour. Mhm. Hopefully, looking forward to that. All right, Alex. I will see you on the flip side. You have a good day. Peace, peace, everybody. Later.